There we go. All right. So for those of you that were on, welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot, take 2. Tonight, I cannot get my camera to show me. I promise it's me here. I am sharing the amazing silhouettes. It is one of the items that is drastically reduced in the last chance sale that started today. I believe it's $8.80 and it was normally $22. So huge savings on this set if you haven't already purchased it. And then I was talking about our blending brushes when I realized I had forgot to start the record button. So these are our small ones. These are our large ones. And I decided tonight it would be fun to play with them and just see if there's a difference between the two. I'm using 3 retired colors. I'm using polished pink. Well, I take that back. 2 retiring colors, Pale Papaya, and I'm so excited. They are putting Fresh Freesia in one of the, I think it's in the Subtles collection, which would make sense because it's a subtle. So this one's staying. These 2 are going away. This stamp pad is still available. I believe this one's gone. Paper's still available and blends on this one, and I think the same on that. All right, so let's start stamping. I'm going to open my ink pads here. And I chose this amazing silhouette because this has been one of my go-to sets this year. And I think you guys have seen that more than a couple times that I've used it. So I've got some cardstock here. And I'm going to use this image. I had not used it previously. It's kind of the leaves image. And I'm first going to do it with the big blending brushes. So I'm going to ink them up and rub it on here. I hope you guys have taken the opportunity to look at that last chance list. They are cleaning out and you can get some incredible deals. So definitely take a look at that. Everything's while supplies last. So hopefully there wasn't something you were waiting on and it's already gone. I know I've checked on a couple things and they're already gone. All right, so I'm going to turn my paper this way and I'm going to do the scientific puff on it. Never have been able to come up with a better name for it, but that's what we're going to call it. And I'm going to stamp it. All right, so you get a really nice, soft, beautiful image, I think. So now I'm going to clean it off. And I ran all my chamois through the washing machine over the weekend. Run them through, do not put fabric softener in it, just your laundry detergent. And oh my gosh, they're so soft, but I left them all downstairs after I'd started the recording. I realized it. So we're going to use the old Stampin' Scrub tonight. All right, so now I'm going to do the exact same thing, but I'm going to use the small blending brushes. Okay, so we'll see if there's much difference here. So if you're watching and you're brave enough to comment, tell me if you think it's going to be the same or different. What do you think? All right. These small ones are $11.50. You get 3 of them. And they're just like the others. So you can rinse them out or you can keep them so that you have a green one, a blue one, an orange one, a yellow one. And then as long as you rub it out every time, you're going to be fine with it. You can rinse them out in the sink, but it does take a while for them to dry. Okay, so I've inked it. Going to huff on it just like the other one. All right, now before here, let me see if anybody guessed. Nope, nobody guessed. Okay, that I can see anyway. So here we go. Look at that. Look how much darker it is with the smaller brushes. So granted, you need to do a lot more research probably if you wanted a thorough thing, conclusive evidence, but I would say that the smaller ones put more ink down in a smaller area. So if you want darker images, that's probably the way you want to go. So I thought it would be fun to try it. I've got the butterfly here. I'm going to do the same thing with it. This time I'll go the other way. I'll do the butterfly with the minis first, or small, and then I'll do the large. So last chance is out. I have emailed it out. You can, probably the easiest way to do it is to go online to www.stampinup.com. Make sure you log in with me. I would appreciate it. And then go to the last chance list and it'll show you everything there. Okay, so I've inked it up, blowing on it and stamping it. All right, and I hope I've got one more. Yep, I do. Okay, good deal. So now I'm going to clean it off because it's not, we want a fair comparison here. And since Stampin' Up! Told us that they actually have an excess of these little ones, you know, they try to keep us all happy, which is a difficult thing to do with a lot of women and their craft supplies. But they ordered way ahead, expecting us to order these a lot quicker than we have. And so they shared with us that there's an abundance of these in the warehouse right now. So if this is something you would like, I would love to help Stampin' Up! Out, and I think you would too, to clear that warehouse space out so they can put other goodies in there and we can start using the minis. All right, so same thing. Gonna huff on it and stamp. And I think this one's darker. I don't know what you think. So I think if you're wanting to ink things up, you're wanting to sponge in a smaller area, these little ones are really good. And I find that I'm always with the bigger ones trying to push down on it. So I think I'm going to love the small ones. All right. So I chose Pale Papaya because, you know, I like to use up some of my old colors. Oh, I wanted to grab, hang on just a minute. I had it out. What did I do with it? Wanted to add a little thank you down below. I had it out, and then earlier when I was stamping, I didn't stamp my butterfly high enough. So I guess I put it away. Well, I'll do it later. All right, so I'm going to mount this on some Pale Papaya. Looking at how many are watching, I can tell it makes a difference when I don't make it live on Monday nights. I was really glad I did not try to do it last night because I rolled in here at just at 8 o'clock, had not had dinner, and to be honest, was pretty tired. So I was glad that I wasn't going to try to stamp, and to be honest, I wasn't ready either. So I tonight was able to stamp after I got home from school. All right, just because I want to. There's one with the leaves and one with the butterfly. And then I grabbed those new embossing folders that I'm really excited about. And I was going to have people choose, but I'm not having anybody. Oh, Lois. Same, just take longer to cover the area. Yeah, depending on, I guess I feel like with a smaller one, I can push a little harder and get the ink on a little bit quicker. But yeah, you could use either one. All right, so here's those embossing folders that were the online exclusive. So what do you think? Shall I do the bubbles behind my, let's do the butterfly. Shall I do the bubbles behind there? Or those kind of little stars? Or the lines? What do you think? Which one do you like the best? I'll let you tell me what you think. I did I decided I'd use Pale Papaya. And, oh, I gotta leave my inks out. While I'm waiting for you to tell me on that, I am going to stamp. Trying to show you how I pull the outside and the inside together. So this is my white for the inside of my card. And since I had a butterfly, my thought went to this butterfly set that is Butterfly Brilliance. And I just want a little butterfly. So I'm going to use this one here on the edge. So let me show you how I did that. Need to grab. I got to clean it off. I can tell I left my ink on it. I was working on this and Kent was ready for dinner, so I jumped up and left. All right. Okay. So because this is small, I think I'm going to use the small ones, and I'm going to do polished pink in the middle. Do some of the pale papaya on the end and some of the fresh freesia on the other end. And because this is a large stamp, I didn't want to try to flip it over. I did once try it and it, I just messed that up. Hang on a second, guys. Let me grab my, some wires here. All right. Since I just covered up my polished pink with my pale papaya, I'm going to do it again. All right. All right. Let's see, what was I saying? Oh, so I want to use this small one, but I don't want to try and turn the whole block over. I tried it once and I pushed down a little too hard and I got edge. So those of you that do that, you're happy to know I do it too, although I'm sure you're not surprised. So take a look at that last chance list. There are some amazing things on there. All right, so I know I want my butterfly in this corner, so I'm going to flip it over and I'm just going to rub gently. Isn't that pretty? I love carrying over the soft tricolor image. It looks like I did still get just a little bit of extra there. And then I'm going to stamp. This stamp set is one that I just love, and unfortunately it's going away as well. I was telling the ladies at class the other night, I went through how many I'm losing, and I'm really sad. I'm losing a lot of stamp sets this time. But for those of you that come to my clearance sale, you're going to be very happy because there's going to be a lot there. All right, so butterfly, and this a little note with the biggest wishes is from Plentiful Plants. I love that greeting. I use that a lot. And then this set is just so pretty. All right, so then for the inside on the other one, here's the image again. I thought this was pretty similar to it. So I grabbed that and I'm going to ink them up again. Let's see, I think I'll just pink at the top. I do have class this week. My 4 o'clock is completely full. And then next week, I'm doing the DSP class. And oh, I can't wait to do that one. I'm so excited to share that with everybody. I will be sending out all those details. I think I already did, but I haven't heard back from many people, so I guess I better do it again. That one is on next Thursday as well. All right. Isn't that pretty? Love that. And then I'm going to do that same grading again. Okay, so that's the inside. Ah, you like the stars. Okay, we'll go with the stars. So we are going to go like this. And I want to pull the polished pink in again, since I have the 3 colors and I'm using the 2 for the paper. So this, of course, is going away because the color is going away as well. We were able to pre-order today, one of the really fun benefits of being a demonstrator. And so in a couple weeks, there's so many people ordering, it was up to 10 days before my order leaves the warehouse because I didn't want to pay for the 2-day or next day air. So it might be a couple weeks before I get to show you, but when I get that and the catalogs, I will be getting those to everybody. All right, so There's my polished pink. Wrap that around. Make sure I got it straight. Okay, then I'm going to pop this up on there with dimensionals. Trying to think what else I need to tell you about. The end of the month, I will be doing a So Sad Goodbye buffet, and this card and the next one I'm going to show you will both be cards that you can make at the class. And it's going to be one where you get to just come and pick which cards you want to make. It'll be a come and go type thing where you come, you make your cards, and you can leave. Guess that's not so different than my classes because I don't, kidnap you and make you stay here one time. All right, put that on there. And then my card base is my pale papaya. And then the event I'm probably most excited about, but both also a little unsure about. Whenever you start planning something new and different, you have to try to think about everything instead of going, oh, I've done this before, I know what I'm doing. The first Saturday in May, which will be May 6th, I am going to host a special new catalog event that morning from 9 to noon. And then in the afternoon, it'll be my open house and retired merchandise sale. But in the morning, we'll play games, there'll be prizes, you'll get to see stuff early. So put that on your calendar. There will be a cost to that because we will do several make and takes, and it's just going to be a really fun time. So mark that on your calendar. It's May 6th in the morning, and then in the afternoon will be the clearance sale and open house that I normally have. Okay, so I wanted a little bow, and I'll grab my dots here. Put it right there. And there you go. And since that's this image, then this one is going to go on the inside of the card. So I hope you like this set. If you have not invested in this one, I would strongly encourage you to do that because I just think it's so pretty. That's always the hard part about the retired last chance list. I look at all those stamp sets and go, oh, but I love those. And then have to admit that I didn't use them nearly enough. And now they're not available anymore. So there's that card. Here's the first one that I designed with the butterfly. And on this one, I used the crosshatch. Oh, I forgot my little sequins. Add those. If you would purchase the Amazing Silhouettes and the one package of the minis, so one package of minis and the Amazing Silhouettes, if you already have that, talk to me and we'll make a deal on some other stamp set. But if you order the stamp set, okay, we'll do it this way. Any stamp set on clearance and a package of the small brushes, I will make you kits so that you can make 2 of this card, and you'll also get the kit to make this card as well. This one is the Tahitian Tide with the Orchid Opulence. Orchid Oasis. This papers are staying. They're the colors that'll be back. And then I stamped this using the 2 colors, and I used a tree from the mountain air. That's sadly going away. Makes me very sad. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is from Grassy Grove, and it is staying. So these 2 cards will be a part, and you can do it whichever way you want, a part of the Sad Goodbye at the end of the month. All right. So I hope you enjoyed the video tonight. I hope you enjoyed seeing the difference between the small blending brush and the regular size. And thank you for joining me on Tuesday. I don't think I have very many more Monday sport events, so hopefully I'll be back on Mondays like I have been doing. So I hope you're having a great week. Thanks to those of you that joined me. And I'll see you next Monday at 8 o'clock. See you then. Bye. Have a good week.